Varun, if I may, what is your suggestion? How do people use technology just to manage their license obligations? I mean, there are hundreds of these licenses that require periodic renewal. Give us some recommendations around technology.
So I think you couldn't be more right, Rishi. I think at the end of the day, so the typical GRC model looks at, bringing in all the compliances under one roof, which means we have the people compliance, we have the legal compliance, we have the business compliance, we have labor compliance. All of these are different compliances. So a great GRC model brings in all of those compliances under one roof so that we are able to mitigate the licenses, the requirements as it possible. I think what we have been trying to do in our organization is to make sure that we have core expertise in terms of making sure people are aware of the requirements and how do we utilize that tool. Of course, we do not have a single tool which looks at all licenses and mitigation strategies, but we do have core experts in terms of how labor compliances are looked at. So we have a tool to mitigate those licenses. We have a legal compliance tool which looks at the legal compliances and all of those licenses and monitoring of the RERA licenses, for example, because we are also into brokerage, and all of those are designed in a way so that the experts can look into it and how they can mitigate that risk. But a very simple way to do that is to make sure that there's a common denominator in terms of, like you mentioned, I think your tool offers that opportunities as well, wherein you are able to mitigate that through a common platform. But we have defined different experts who can actually be looking at all of these licenses as and when the requirements to update comes.